Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. I'll be doing a 2022 forecast prediction for the year. So to pay attention to the warnings and advice. Libra 2022. Libra 2022. Alright. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. Wow, some ending, some betrayal, there's an end to a cycle. There will be a new beginning when there's an ending. Alright, Libra, January. Reverse Ace of Wands. February for Libra. Ten of Wands in reverse. In March, Five of Cups. Wow. April, the Devil. May, Two of Cups. June, Six of Cups in reverse. July, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. August, Knight of Rods, Knight of Wands. September, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. October, the High Priestess in reverse. November, the Sun in reverse. December, the Hangman. On the bottom of the deck again, we have the Ten of Swords. Alright, four major arcana. Two aces, but in reverse. Six, two, 5, 15, 6, 2, 6, the Hangman, the Sun, the High Priestess, 2 again, 2 twos, 2 aces, 5. Quite a number of pairs actually. Nothing really stands out in particular. Alright, the general theme for the year is an ending of a cycle, a big betrayal, somebody stabbed 10 swords behind your back, a strife, some major trauma that broke us down, make us give up a will and fortitude. That is a 10. And we have 2 aces here. This end of a cycle and a new beginning. Some of you watching this video might be getting a divorce or quitting a job. Final conclusion is at hand because there's no life left in the situation. Conditions are obsolete and could lead to sudden misfortune if they don't reach the natural conclusion. It makes you feel a deep sense of loss. Could be about work, family, loved ones, something about legal issue, social situation, ending of a karmic cycle because we see the 6 of Cups here and also the 2 of Cups, something to do with a soulmate connection, a karmic connection, a twin flame, end of a lifestyle, past obligations are now concluded, ended, that's it. All lifestyles has come to a close and a karmic debt is completed, the end. All right, that's the overall theme. All right, so in January we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Right, there probably be false starts. You know, you want something new, you want to have a new beginning, but the step, maybe, some false starts that's happening, or it's probably due to low self-esteem after what had happened to you. You may need to start all over again with a proper footing, proper foundation. Or probably you're just too tired, at this present frame of mind to, start 100% fresh. So take some time to heal, love yourself first before you go out there again. All right? Heal and self-love and recuperate. This is the warning for January. Don't be over ambitious and motivated. It's not that it's not too ambitious or motivated to start something new. It's just that make sure you heal completely before you do. All right. So in February, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Finally, we are letting go a big burden that we didn't know we were carrying. Poof, it got dissolved. We didn't know, we didn't realize how much burden we were carrying all this time. 10, 10, 10, 10. All right, there's some ending here and a new beginning. It was heavy. You didn't realize how much you were carrying around your shoulders. The burden was there for so long that you didn't realize that you could actually just drop it. Free yourself. Be happy. Love yourself. You can give yourself much appreciation and happiness to your own self. We don't need to depend on others for happiness. Or probably you're carrying other people's burden or responsibility. Being manipulated into carrying somebody else's burden, or energies can be reversed. You're probably throwing your burden into somebody else. Shifting responsibility with manipulation and hidden agenda. Be very careful, as energy may reverse. Somebody could be doing that to you, or you could be doing that to somebody else. Indicate burden is finally been lifted and you're free now. You're free to go. Right approach would be to take responsibility for these burdens, resolve them rather than dumping them on somebody else. It could also mean a codependency situation with somebody, that cause you much stress, affecting your mental health, physical health. Don't overburden yourself with other people's burden. Your well-being and health can truly suffer. That's in February. All right, in March, we have the 5 of Cups. As the 10 and 10 also means that ending a cycle, a new beginning. It also means that you have to learn from the past experience, gain new wisdom, evolve and transform spiritually to be a better version of yourself. You have, gone up higher level, achieve a higher level of spiritual, and also you've gained confidence and courage as well. All right, in March we have the 5 of Cups. Looking at the spilled cup, but not seeing there's still hope behind. There's a sorrow, loss, still looking at it. Someone that you're attached to, something that you're attached to. Grief, loss, heartache, difficult to express, painful emotions. Sorrow take a while to heal. Time, a lot of time is needed to heal sorrow and pain. You see there's blood coming out here. There's a lot of pain and heartache. And sometimes it's good to release emotions that have been penned out. Release the sadness. Loss will pass in time. There's still hope behind. Tomorrow will bring a new day, renewed interest in love. If we lost love, new love will come by. Don't be too engrossed in your loss. Whether it's the end of a relationship, someone you left, disillusionment, regrets, broken dreams. Not all matters of the heart are always a happy one after all. So regrets of a betrayal. You're still looking back in the past, but not noticing there's a castle, nearby, you know, safety, happiness. Two beautiful cups behind your back. So much is a bit melancholic, looking back into the past memories of your loss and sorrow. In April is a major arcana. This is set to stone. It's going to happen. If you're proceeding with this events, again, your life is in your power. You can steer it whichever way you want. These are all warnings and advice. If you pay heed, you can steer it to a different direction. So this is just a forecast of whatever that you're doing now. And if you don't change your plans, this is what's going to happen. So in April, we have the Devil card. So it does represent some form of sensuality, bondage to fear, sexual energy, something about out of control and addiction to anyone, anything, you know, obsessive boyfriend, girlfriend, obsessed with fear, paranoia, to focus on one thing, obsessive compulsive disorder, wrong use of force, abusive condition, controlling, some controlling situation, either you're being controlled or you're controlling somebody, codependency, addictions, you know, to drugs, alcohol, unhealthy behavior. It could also be somebody is in abusive relationship or a controlling situation. Like I said, codependency, narcissistic dependency, even addiction to sex, drugs, can be anything. So watch out in April. There is some form of addiction and control. Could be you experiencing it or somebody else that is doing it to you, or you're doing it to somebody else. Either that or that you're still addicted to the past, you know, still going back to the past. There's some form of addiction there and abuse. Even though there is an ending about you leaving your burdens behind, you're still looking back in the past, and there's some form of tight bond that you still have within the past. And it's no surprise because in May we have the Two of Cups, which is the soulmate card, and then we have the Six of Cups in reverse, which is also a soulmate card. So there's some form of karmic relationship or a twin flame or a soulmate relationship that is a little bit too controlling and not very healthy. So in May, we have the Two of Cups. There could be a new relationship forming, new friendship, two people pledging their devotion in May. Decided to make a commitment together, share their feelings, you know. If for some of you, there may be a past person coming back for a reconciliation, asking to, you know, restart a new beginning, hence the fall start. Just be advised that take it through. Sometimes things happen for a reason, you know, they show you the true self, and do not be misguided by it. Some, not all, some relationship whereby they show the true colors, and that is who they are. I mean, no matter how much they say they will change. Change is difficult. So, but not all. Some of them pure and genuinely want to reconcile, and if there's love, why not? There is some reconciliation here. Promise of a good balance of spiritual and earthly love for some of you, and for others it could be your past person coming in to share their emotion and feelings to you. For some of you, it'll be a new partnership, a new friendship, a new cooperation leading to bigger and better things. Probably your relationship taking up to a higher level, a higher notch, kindness, thoughtfulness, bring up the best in the both of us. Harmonious relationship. Could be a letter gift, a happy event in May. Something to do with relationship, not necessarily love relationship, can be work relationship, partnership, you know. So those who are on work career, it could be a controlling boss as well, or a controlling manipulative co-worker. And in May, you'll sit down and discuss and negotiate and talk, communicate, and you found an agreement somewhere in May. All right, so in June we have the reverse 6 of cups, and I keep saying 6 in June is also 6, so June 6, 6 probably have some meaning to it. So 6 in the tarot means benefit of giving to others, problem solving, assistance, service, and responsibility. So it could be a family member, a loved one, or at work. So this 6 of Cups in reverse represent the past turned upside down, rewards being delayed, a memory of the past that's not happy. All right, the past, something about the past that's not happy, memories, you know, or probably news from the past that could be disruptive to you, or you're clinging to updated ideas at work. Experience feelings of nostalgia, living in the past instead of the present, or probably wishing the past would, you know, can't return. I also sense something that involves children, you know. Some of you may be going through a separation that involves children, a divorce. Some of you, not all. Remind you, this card is to remind you, you can reflect on the past, but don't live in the past. It's gone. All right. Tomorrow is a new day. Take a day at a time. It's also represent a disappointment having to do with family, expectation of family, something to do with children. Maybe a separation or expectation of a family to be there for you, but they weren't. Time to let go of the past. If you're at work, time to let go of the past ideas and obsolete condition in your life. When this 6 of Cups of reverse appears, you have the power to grow into a new future that will once again create new memories. So this is the 6 of Cups. In July, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. In July, I see you having some form of insecurity about finances, ability to make ends meet. So be prepared about finances. Make sure you have enough savings for a rainy day. Check your financial accounts if everything is in order. Do not overspend, you know, be prepared. In July, having a hard time. You'll be a little bit moody, melancholy. Something to do with the material world in July. Could be too dependent on others as well. For your well-being, codependency again, might neglect your duties and responsibility because of insecurity or fear, mistrust of others, and is suspicious by nature. You could be vulnerable, sensitive, changeable moods, needy, could be manipulating things and people just to acquire things, you know, more than your basic needs. So do not overindulge, do not overspend on things that you really do not really need, do not truly need, except for bare necessities. There'll be some hard financial times in July, so pay attention to that. Okay, in July. In August, we have the Knight of Rods, Knight of Wands. All right, Knight of Wands. Probably be taking some journey. I can't help but looking at this salamander, which is a protection there. You'll be protected in whatever journey you go. Could be a physical journey, could be a spiritual journey, could be emotional journey, and could be pretty hasty because you're one. Taking action where others would not take. Sometimes can be too sudden, impatient, and enthusiastic. Nonetheless, a little bit hyper in the month of August. It could also be a generous friend or lover. Always does things in a big way, you know, generosity, doing, you know, throwing big parties, being very generous, taking out for dinner, ordering, you know, that kind of thing. Or it could also mean change of residence, a journey that you're about to take, a new adventure, a major change in your life for which you want to be ready. Whatever the change is going to be terrific. Prosperity. It'll be exciting time for you in July. I see you going up and about. It won't be sitting down at home. There won't be boredom. There'll be you going out and doing something. There's something that's going on in July. I also noticed about this dragon on top of his head is going to take flight and getting ready to fly. All right. So July, August, September, we have the reverse Ace of Pentacles. So we have 2 aces. There is some form of new beginning, but it's in reverse. All right, because it's a pentacle, something to do with money, probably lack of prosperity, taking the wrong road for a new beginning. Again, is what happened in January. So try not to make the same mistake again. The new beginning that you as envision is not as prosperous as it may be. You need to look what you're lacking before you jump into a new venture. Are you really prepared? You know, are you sure this is the right way to go with your money? Is this the good investment? Is this how you doing the right way of dealing with your money? Doing the right job? Spending, investing on the right project? Do you check on the fine details? Do your homework before you take any action or decision? Maybe you also have a false sense of security and great plans that you have might not materialize. Take cautions against greed, being preoccupied with money at the cost of heart. Comfortable material condition might not be what you need right now. Take a closer look at your checkbook. Make sure everything is order. Your accounts and finances are in order. Do not overextend yourself financially. This is a warning. Examine your financial management before you make the next purchase or investment. So again, in July, where this Queen of Pentacles. So something to do with money. Be very careful and also save for a rainy day. Do not overspend, overindulge. Okay, where are we? July, August, September, October. We have the reverse High Priestess. So when you're in reverse, is there some form of confused psychic energy that you have, or probably there is less honest about the information that you're about to give, or vice versa. Energy may be reversed. You're not receiving accurate information at the moment, or you're not giving accurate information at the moment. You're not sharing much to people. You're keeping to yourself regarding some form of information, or it could be the other way around. Some information might be delayed, some truth, or what you see might not be what you get. Some superstition, caution, not very trusting. Things are not right or not accurate. Teaches us that you might appear, might or might not be true or real. What you see might not be true or real, or probably you need more information. Be very cautious. There is some form of manipulated psychic energy towards some form of personal gain, not necessarily yours, can be somebody else. Some secrecy, some mystery. Listen to your instinct, trust your intuition, trust your gut feeling. Find out for more information first before you pursue anything or decide or take any action. There's some form of secrecy that she is withholding, she or he or someone is withholding before you make a decision. Probably some legal documents. See everything first before you make a decision, because the moon shadow is hiding something right at this point in time that probably may shade or cover some of your insight and intuition. So find out more, all right, and trust your gut feeling and intuition. In November, we have the Sun in reverse, a beautiful card, regardless whether it's reversed or not. However, in November, when it's reversed, the sun doesn't really shine that well. Again, I'm seeing something to do with children again. For some of you, indicates some form of delays in getting lesson. The future will seem clouded and accomplishment seems far away. Trouble understanding what the delay is all about. Perhaps your home life, marriage is at a crossroad. Development and growth has stopped. Stuck in some childhood memory. Again, is in relation to the Six of Cups. Something to do with childhood memory. Suffering from low self-esteem. Path that you're on is rocky. You feel like you haven't completed or mastered a situation correctly. Makes you feel dissatisfied. You need good counsel, good support and assistance. You require more study so that you can figure out what needs to be corrected. Again, find out more information, study the issue at hand before you make a decision. So that's for November, which is back-to-back major arcana. And finally, in December, we have the Hangman. By the end of December 2022, you will achieve some form of spiritual growth. There is an enlightenment. You're at peace spiritually. Some of you will probably be doing yoga, meditation, spiritually enlightened and calm, peaceful, grateful, apprehensive and appreciative. You're ready for a new direction. Complete reversal of lifestyle, making sacrifices that you have never made before in the past, giving up and letting go, finding your place in the spiritual universe, do good work that benefit others, psychic, prophetic ability, and you're tolerant to everyone around you. You're moving on, leaving the past behind, leaving this past behind and moving on to a new beginning. Temporary moment of stasis, but you'll be moving on somewhere. You're looking at things at a different perspective now from where you were in the past, and that's a very beautiful beginning. But it only happens in the end of the year in December 2022. So with this reading, hopefully you will turn things around and gain some insight and advice, and you can make this Hangman start from January itself, because we see in January you have some false starts along the way. You're still looking back in the past. There's still regrets over a past situation, still holding on to a past connection, maybe memories of the past, nostalgia by the Six of Cups. And careful about money as well. Some legal document I see, something to do with family insurance, some of you to do with something to do with heart matters, and some with a toxic colleague or a controlling boss. So make sure you get information before you make any form of decision. So that's all I have for you, Libra. Please like, subscribe, share, support my channel, and I can make more videos for you. I'll be making more in the future. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.